Hey, what is going on, guys? Peter and Peter, I'm back with another video, and today I'm doing the top 15 starting pitchers of the MLB, in my opinion. I kind of got this idea from Giraffe Neck Mark. Please go check out his channel. He's a great YouTuber, but I wanted to put a little spin on things, put my opinions on things, stuff. So let's get into it. So how I'm ranking these pitchers is my favorites, not like favorites, but like people who I've seen pitch in the past and think that they're the best, and obviously off of stats. The stats are off of earned run average, win and loss, earned runs, strikeouts, hit per nines, home runs per nines, walk per nines, and strikeout per nines. Now, per nines are how many hits do they average? Like how many, like let's say, strikeouts. And then per nines mean they average that many strikeouts per game. So, say Jacob deGrom, he averaged 11.3 strikeouts a game. So, anyways, let's get into it with the number 15 spot, which will be Jack Flaherty of the St. Louis Cardinals. Now, he's been pitching for, I think, 3 years now. I think he's going to get on to his 4th year in 2020. He's the only reason that I have him at 15 is because he's young. I haven't seen enough of him to say that he's a top tier pitcher, but he is in the top 15 for me. His ERA last year was 2.75. His win-loss was 11 wins, 8 losses. Earned runs, 60. Strikeouts, 231 strikeouts. His hit per nines was 6.2. His home run per nine was 1.1. Walk per nine was 2.5. And strikeout per nine was 10.6. Now, I think that his hit per nines were the lowest of the league, the National League. So he doesn't get hit very much, and he limits a lot of runs, as you can see with the ERA, which ERA also stands for earned run average. So he comes in for number 15 for me. Now let's get into number 14. Noah Syndergaard of the New York Mets. This guy fell off last year. He did pretty well in 2018, and right behind his teammate Jacob deGrom, who won the Cy Young back-to-back, as you guys will see later in the video. But he's totally fell off this year, and he's just not the same pitcher as he was a couple years back. His ERA this year was 4.28, which is pretty bad for a starting pitcher. His win-loss was 10/8, but you're not going to get a lot of wins if you're in the Mets. They're just not a good team. But yet, because the National League East is so weak, they're going to be up there in rankings. His earned runs, he let 94 runs score, which was pretty bad compared to even Jack Flaherty did better, he's a young pitcher. His strikeouts per nine is 202. Sorry, not strikeouts per nine. Strikeouts were 200. He struck out 202 players. Jesus, I'm out of my game right now. His hit per nines were 8.8, home runs per nine was 1.1, walk per nine was 2.3, and strikeouts per nine was 9.2. He's not going to beat you with the strikeout. He's going to get you to fly out or ground out or whatever. Find a different way to strike out. Get you out. And now we have number 13. Now, a lot of people might call me biased for this. Oh, you're a Yankee fan, so of course you're going to put him here. Putting Luis Severino at number 13 spot of the New York Yankees. Now, he only pitched 3 games in 2019, so I thought it wasn't right to do that for him because he was coming off a major injury of, I think it was Tommy John. So I didn't feel right putting in the 2019 stats, so I put in 2018 stats. So in 2018, he had a 3.39 ERA. He had 19 wins, 8 losses. He has 72 earned runs, He struck out 220 batters. His hit per nines were 8.1, home run per nine 0.9, walk per nine 2.2, strikeout per nine 10.3. Now, in 2018, he averaged less than a home run a game. So you had to find another way to get a run off of him. Either a sac fly, double, triple, you name it. Just did not give up any home runs. Hardly at all. And plus, in 2019, I'm also going to rank off of taking the consideration of juiced balls, because MLB was known for putting like juicing up the balls so where they go farther off the bat in 2019. So a lot of these guys' home runs per nine were inflated, same as the ERAs. So just take that into consideration. Now number 12 is Zack Greinke. Now let me get to this point, which pisses me off about Astros fans and a lot of other fans. They say, "Oh, Zack Greinke, that's a blockbuster move to the Astros. The Astros are definitely going to win the World Series." Well, guess what? They didn't. Zack Greinke was not the piece for them to. But it was an instant win for them. Zack Greinke's above average hitter, above average pitcher, and the only reason that I put him above Luis Severino is because he never had that big injury. So that's why I put him above him, because he never had Tommy John or anything. He's more of an experienced pitcher. Anyways, here's his stats from last year. His ERA was 3.02. Win-loss, 8 wins, 1 loss. He didn't pitch that many games. Earned runs, 21. Strikeouts, 52. Hit per nine, 8.3. Home run per nine, 0.9. Walk per nine, 1.3. Strikeout per nine, 7.5. Again, those are not numbers that are going to carry a team to the World Series. No way. Yes, he's a good pitcher. Yes, he's above average. But he's not Garrett Cole, Madison Bumgarner type pitcher. He's not. And Astros fans and a bunch of other baseball fans, I think that this dude was the fitting piece for the Astros. Y'all need to wise up. He wasn't the reason the Astros made the World Series. Remember, he got rocked by the Yankees in the ALCS this year. Charlie Morton comes in at number 11 with the Tampa Bay Rays. His ERA last year was 3.05 when he won 16 games, lost 6. Earned runs were 66. He struck out 240 batters. His hit per nine was 7.9, home run per nine 0.7, walk per nine 2.6, strikeout per nine 11.1. Now, I really like Charlie Morton. He's always been a pain to the Yankees. No matter what team he was on, the Astros, Pirates, or the Rays this year, he was always like a little pain in the ass for the Yankees. But I just like his pitching motion and the way he acts a lot of times around other people. He's a good person. So he comes in at number 11 for me. Number 10, Walker Buehler of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now again, this is a very young pitcher, but he's pitched for 4 years, I think. But with the stuff I've seen of him, he's going to be big. He's going to do well in the next couple of years. So I put him at number 10 due to having a 3.26 ERA. He won 14 and lost 4. He earned runs was 66. He struck out 215. His hit per nines were 7.6. Home run per nine 1.0. Walk per nine 1.8. Strikeout per nine 10.6. Again, very young pitcher. He's going to be he's going to get better each and every single year. I don't see this guy slowing down. With number 9, I have James Paxton of the New York Yankees. A lot of Yankee fans will say, "Oh, Luis Severino's our ace." Guys, come on. He's not. Severino, he gets injured a lot, and he doesn't have the wisdom that James Paxton has. And James Paxton, even though he's like 31 years old, he doesn't have that many innings on his arm. So he's relatively a young armed pitcher. His arm is relatively young. Anyways, so last year in 2019, he had a 3.82 ERA, 15-6 win-loss. He only allowed 64 earned runs. He struck out 186 batters. His hit per nines are 8.2, home runs per nine 1.4, walk per nine 3.3, strikeout per nine 11.1. He is the true ace of last year for the Yankees. But this year, we all know it. Garrett Cole is the ace for the Yankees this year in 2020. But James Paxton, great lefty, again, young arm, and I think he's going to do well in New York in the next couple of years for him. Then Madison Bumgarner, the greatest starting pitcher of postseason history. No one is better than Mad Bum in the postseason. There's no way. Anyways, 2019 in the regular season, he had a 3.90 ERA, 9 wins and 9 losses. His earned runs were up to 90, strikeouts 203, hit per 9 8.3, home run per 9 1.3, walk per 9 1.9, strikeout per 9 8.8. Again, absolutely dominant in the postseason. I wish the Yankees picked him up just because of that reason, but he was going to ask for a lot, and I didn't want the Yankees to give up too much, so I'm kind of glad they went to the Diamondbacks. Yeah, he's part of the Diamondbacks. I'm so off right now. Anyways, on to number 7. Stephen Strasburg, who now he re-signed with the Washington Nationals, and he was the World Series MVP in 2019. As you know, the Nationals upset the Astros in the World Series and won. A lot of people say, oh, it wasn't an upset. Yes, it was. Don't lie. Anyways, he had a 3.32 ERA, 18-6 win-loss ratio, 77 earned runs. He struck out 251 batters. Hit per nines were 6.9, home run per 9 1.1, walk per 9 2.4, strikeout per 9 10.8. Now this year, Stephen Strasburg was pretty dominant, especially in the postseason. And honestly, he's been pitching for 10 years and he's still going strong. He's relatively an old pitcher, pitches a lot of innings. And a lot of people say, oh, I like workhorses. Yeah, but you're not going to like that workhorse pitcher until he's like into his 11th year when his arm is wore out. Anyways, I put him in number 7 anyways because of that. And number 6, Clayton Kershaw. But like, because I'm a Yankee fan, I fucking hate the Red Sox. But you gotta give the respect to Chris Sale that he's due. Last year he had a horrible season, but I don't see that staying for very long. I think he's gonna be a great pitcher next year, and he's gonna come back to the Chris Sale that we all know. Anyways, his ERA last year was 4.40. His win-loss was 6-11 losses. 72 earned runs, 218 strikeouts, hit per nines was 7.5, home run per 9 1.5, walk per 9 2.3, strikeout per 9 13.3. But again, a horrible year last year, but he's going to bounce back and come back even stronger next year. Sorry, my phone's kind of being a little bit retarded right now. Anyways, number 4, Justin Verlander of the Houston Astros. The 2019 American League Cy Young Award winner. Garrett Cole was robbed of the Cy Young Award winner of last year. Justin Verlander, yes, he was dominant as well, but the stats don't lie, and I think Garrett Cole had the upper edge. Anyways, Justin Verlander had a 2.58 ERA, 21 wins, 6 losses. Earned runs was 64. He struck out 300 batters. His hit per 9 was 5.5. Home run per 9, 1.5. walk per 9 1.7, strikeout per 9 12.9. Again, he deserves it. He deserves a Cy Young in a way, but I think that Garrett Cole deserved it more than him. But again, I think he's on like his 14th season or something crazy. But anyways, that was my fourth. I don't think he's top 3. I think he's just top 5, 4, number 4. Anyways, so number 3, Max Scherzer of the Washington Nationals. Last year, he had a pretty, I don't know, not his greatest years, of course, but he had a pretty decent year. He had a under 3 ERA with a 2.92 ERA, 11 wins, 7 losses. Earned runs was 56. He struck out 243 batters. Hit per 9 was 7.5. Home runs per 9 0.9. Walk per 9 1.7. Strikeout per 9 12.7. Nothing really much to say. He's one of the best pitchers in the National League, and he deserves number 3. Now, these last two might piss off a lot of Yankee fans and a lot of Met fans, but, well, not Met fans, because Met fans would be fucking happy as fuck. This is going to piss off a lot of Yankee fans, and I'm a Yankee fan, but I do agree with stats. Garrett Cole of the New York Yankees is number 2. He had a 2.50 ERA, 20 wins, 5 losses, 59 earned runs, 326 strikeouts, 6.0 hit per 9, 1.2 home run per 9, 2.0 walk per 9, and 13.8 strikeout per 9. Now, again, he was robbed Cy Young, but will he win it next year? I definitely hope so, because he's going to be pitching for the Yankees next year. Yes, he signed that massive contract with $324 million for 9 years with the New York Yankees this offseason. But I think he's going to be back to his Houston self. He's going to go back to the way he was with Houston, with that great 2.50 ERA in the other year back in 2018. But again, Yankee fans, he's not the greatest pitcher in the league right now. In American League, yes. But the whole league, no. Now, number 1, Jacob deGrom of the New York Mets. He's a back-to-back Cy Young Award winner from 2019 and 2018. And he is the best pitcher in the league. No doubt about it. His ERA last year was 2.43. Wins and losses, 11 wins, 8 losses. Which again, you're going to lose a lot of matches when you're with the Mets, because their bullpen is atrocious. His earned runs was 55. He struck out 255 batters. His hit per 9 was 6.8. Home run per 9 6.8. Walk per 9 1.9, and strikeout per 9 11.3. That list is done. The starting pitcher is done. I've spent probably about 30 minutes working on that list and thinking about where these pitchers should go and stuff. So please drop a like and a comment down below, and just subscribe if you're new. And click that like and click the notification button so you guys will get notified of all my uploads. And guys, if you guys like the video, please like and subscribe. Keep on shedding. Bye, guys. Now, watching the video back and editing it, I realized that I missed Clayton Kershaw's stats. So, I'm sorry for that. If you guys want to go check out the stats, just go to MLB.com and search up Clayton Kershaw's stats. I'm very sorry about that. And guys, I hope you guys like the video anyways, so keep it up.